I feel like we do.
If he comes dressed as Godot, it would be the greatest Halloween costume.
Wouldn't that just be Rich
ever.
Not Here?
Yes.
Which is kind of like Rich Here.
Wouldn't that be like the greatest Halloween
It would
costume?
be like the podcast not being recorded.
Well, that took the air out of the
That's my
Well,
job.
it's not an actual podcast anyway, so who really cares?
Exactly.
It was fun while it
I'm going back to bed.
Yikes.
All right, so I guess we could go ahead and get started. And welcome back to another episode of Even More Mashed Up, what some would refer to as an actual podcast about all things pop culture. I am Patrick.
And I'm Alan. This is one of the best openings we've ever had,
That was pretty solid, yeah.
As it should be, because today is a big show for two people like us.
Yes.
It is New York
Comic-Con. Yes.
Wait, you just stepped over.
I thought you paused for me to say it. It seemed like you were doing the New York and I was doing the Comic-Con.
I get to do the show content intro.
You paused. I assumed you were handing it off to me.
I kind of thought you were
it's
doing
New
that.
York Comic-Con. Like a,
yeah, but
dual
when
thing.
you point
also,
your
Richard
fingers
is here.
back and forth, nobody knows what
am.
you're doing.
As always.
Wait, Rich.
So
Yeah, you
yes,
don't
we're
have to be
doing
so
a
disgusted that I'm-
roundup. It's a roundup of news from
We are
New York
rounders
Comic-Con.
uppers.
Yeehaw!
No.
What's my sound effect for roundup? Don't I have one?
But for the pop culture roundup, it used to be yeehaw, get along, little doggy.
Something
yeah.
like that. It was like a whole cowboy thing. I
Yeah.
can't really do the sound of like a lariat.
Sure you can.
There we go. That worked.
Get your 6 shooters out.
Pew, 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 pew.
There we go.
Don't want to ask who you're shooting.
Yeah, no. I'm just shooting in the air. I'm like Yosemite Sam.
Which is very dangerous to do.
Is it?
To just shoot in the air.
Hope and I were talking about that the other day. Is it dangerous to shoot in the air?
Extremely. Because the bullets come back down.
Or they
Gravity.
hit things in the air.
How fast do they come down?
At the same speed they launch. Because unless you shot them...
What?
Unless you shot them...
I don't see the science behind that at all.
Unless you shot them directly up,
Yeah.
they would still follow an arc, so they would still be at the same speed.
Yes, but certainly if you shot a bullet straight, it would eventually slow down and hit the ground.
Right, but then it also comes down due to terminal
Also,
velocity.
why wouldn't it on the way down of the arc gravity pull it faster
Yeah.
so that's actually
Because
speeding
it's
up?
tiny.
It doesn't matter. It's still terminal velocity would pull
I don't
it.
believe in that, like dropping things off the Tower of Pisa and they drop at the same
Oh, no,
rate.
they wouldn't.
That is
They-
make-believe.
I don't believe in gravity.
It's the Empire State Building.
No,
but,
sir. I don't believe in science.
Okay.
Yeah. But no, you were correct. It would not kill somebody because of the air resistance. But a bullet is a cone, so it doesn't have that.
So the bullet wouldn't kill people because
No,
of
it
the
would.
air resistance, but a bullet doesn't have that, so it would.
Yeah, like if you dropped a penny
That
off.
is literally what you just said.
And that is why I hate science.
Yeah.
Because, oh, man.
I feel like calling what
Can I
Richard
just
just
say-
said science is an insult to science.
Had Bobby showed up,
Oh, you would love this.
this
He
would
would
have-
actually be able to explain the science.
this would have been the whole show. Like, it would have been 50 minutes.
Yeah, 50 minutes of Bobby explains why
Well-
Rich is wrong.
There's
Which,
my
you know what? That
autobiography.
actually sounds like a great topic for a show. But that's not today's topic.
No, today's topic is
New York
Comic-Con.
Roundup.
Woohoo!
There we go. So where do you want to start? With the big
I-
news out of Comic-Con.
Well, I think you had a really sophisticated analytical apparatus to use today.
I did.
Things
Stuff
you're
I've-
looking forward to?
Yep. Stuff I'm
you're
not
looking forward to?
And then other stuff.
Other stuff.
Which is pretty much our
How
default
I got
system.
How I got stuff organized.
Yeah.
So you want to start with the good news?
Sure.
Okay.
What do you want to start with?
What was number one for you?
I got to say, I think probably the thing I'm most excited
Don't
about.
say Dick Grayson.
No.
Okay.
It's not that. It's close, though. It's in the same general neighborhood.
Time out. Are you eating your breakfast burrito right next to the microphone?
Yeah.
Yeah, but the phone causes
The phone's a
disturbance.
problem, but
Could you just, like, slide over and eat your meat sandwich right next to Alan? Because that would be fun.
okay, that's a really weird sentence.
Yeah, that is,
I
yeah.
don't think we should ever.
Yeah, we should never talk about
ever
people.
uncork again. So what's number one for you?
For me, I was very excited about the Bendis relaunch of Young Justice.
Really?
Yes,
That's number one.
it is.
Are we talking about only comic book stuff?
No, I've got other stuff.
All right.
I mean, a lot of mine is comic book stuff,
I
but
feel
I've got
like-
other stuff.
I feel like maybe I went wrong on it because I don't have a lot of comic book stuff.
You're right, because why would we talk about the comic news coming out of New York Comic Con?
But when I Googled it, there wasn't a lot of comic news.
There's not a lot of comic
San
news.
Diego
The
Comic-Con
Comic Cons
is
have
movies.
not been like the big, like announcement of stuff for comics,
right
As
okay.
of late.
All right, so Young Justice is what you're looking forward to.
I am.
I don't even know who's on Young Justice. Kid Flash?
It's Tim Drake Robin,
Don't like
90s
him.
Superboy,
Yeah.
and Impulse are like the three that sort of found it. And then it looks like by the promo art, Wonder Girl's going to be on there.
I like Wonder Girl.
Um,
Classic Titans character.
Bendis did mention that Static was almost a member, but his request to use him was denied by Milestone. They're apparently planning a Milestone relaunch since last year, and so they want to keep Static for themselves.
Interesting.
Apparently Amethyst is going to join. Jenny Hex, who is the granddaughter of Jonah Hex.
No. And you're looking forward to this.
And Teen Lantern, who's apparently a teenager who hacked a Green Lantern ring. I am cautiously optimistic for a couple reasons.
That sounds terrible.
No, well...
Teen Lantern. You're telling me.
Okay, Teen Lantern is not the best
Like, you're really
name.
down on Teen Lantern.
I'm not down on Teen. I'm more excited about bringing back basically the core of Young Justice.
Plus Teen Lantern and Amethyst.
And Jenny Hex. That, Well, here's why.
So this is your best thing out of
This is
Comic-Con.
what-
And
this
you're
is
already sounding
This is one of the things I'm
skeptical.
excited about.
Yeah.
Because my hope is that it's going to be everything that the recent relaunches of Titans and Teen Titans weren't.
Why would it be that?
Because
It's not the Titans?
it's not the Titans, but Bendis is. I mean, you've said this. You stopped reading the Titans series because they're just not. They're not
They're not
the
good.
Titans.
I agree.
This is about as. I mean, as the original core Young Justice team is there.
Right.
Bendis writes two things well: street level heroes
Teen Lanterns. Please
And-
let it be Teen Lanterns.
and teen heroes like Miles Morales. So at least he's not. Like on Avengers, I didn't think Bendis was great.
Yeah.
He's not great with like classic team superhero teams.
I would agree with that. His X-Men stuff was also good,
so
not great.
I'm hoping that, but even his all new X-Men when he brought the original 5 back was decent to start with.
For a
Like
while.
he's good with teen heroes and teams of teen
I wouldn't
heroes.
say it was great, though.
So this feels like it's in a bit of his wheelhouse. But that's not the only thing. It's a whole line of comics called Wonder Comics that he's doing.
Okay.
So you might be more excited about some of the other titles.
It seems I would have to be.
So there's one called Naomi
Yeah?
that will feature a young woman of color in an all-white town, searching her past to discover a secret that will, quote, introduce a whole new mythology to the DC universe.
That actually sounds intriguing.
Dial H for Hero,
Oh, man, that was
featuring
awesome back
a
in the
young
day.
Hispanic motorcycle rider named Miguel looking to become a superhero. I'm worried it's a little close to Robbie Reyes' Ghost Rider.
Yeah, and is this Bendis, too? Like, is this
Bendis
all
is like,
Bendis, or
he's doing Young Justice. I think he's co-writing the other ones.
So he's like the puppet master.
Yeah,
of
he's
this.
like the showrunner or
Now,
curator. That's the word they use.
there was
but then
There
there's
was
the kicker.
a time when I really liked Dial H when I was a kid.
Really?
Yeah.
I never got into Dial H.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then there's probably what I'm sure you're going to be most excited about:
Oh, boy.
a Wonder Twins title.
Wait, what?
All right, I did not hear that coming out of Comic-Con, but that sounds like fun.
Yeah, it's part of the Wonder Comics line.
But what does it look like?
What do you mean?
Well, like, how do you take Wonder Twins and make them anything but Wonder Twins
Huh?
as they appeared on the Super Friends?
Basically, how do you make them not stupid?
Right, which makes
don't
like so are they taking the Wonder Twins and grounding them in the real world?
No. The art
Or
I've seen
are
looks
they,
very
like-
cartoony, so I think it's going to be a somewhat like Ms. Marvel-y kind of teen.
That's interesting. It's
type
hard for me
thing.
to imagine.
They do have Gleek,
Yeah,
Space Monkey.
yeah.
Again-
The Wonder Twins. It's just hard for me to imagine the Wonder Twins being good outside of the Super Friends.
Like, again, wasn't one of the one twin's power to turn into water?
Yes,
Forms of water, so he could also do like ice.
or a geyser.
Yeah.
Or
He
a
could
bucket?
be like moving water
Or
bath
water in a bucket.
bath water.
Bath water, yeah.
A light shower?
under particular circumstances.
Can he become like acid rain, at least and hurt somebody?
Yeah.
That's a great idea. I don't think I've ever seen it become acid rain.
That would be the grim and gritty version of Zan.
and yet even then the acid rain it wouldn't really do damage immediately.
No, it takes some time.
It would be like 30 years down the road.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to cause you cancer.
Does acid rain cause cancer?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Science.
Yeah. Not needed
So yeah,
here.
so I am mostly excited about Young Justice.
No, thank you.
So that was
Science
kind
has
of
no
in terms
place
of
here.
particularly in terms of comic book news, that seemed
Yeah.
like the big one for me.
The thing that most excites me is also the thing that most scares me.
Oh, please don't say it's what I think it is.
It's Good Omens.
Oh, okay. I was worried it was going to be the Aquaman trailer. I know.
The Aquaman trailer did not make the things I'm excited list.
Oh, it
at
did
all.
not. I've got some stuff on that.
We
wanted
need
to
to
ask
talk
you
about that
good,
for sure because that was 5 minutes.
Yeah, it was 5 minutes. Yeah,
5 minutes of Aquaman.
I wanted to ask because I haven't read Good Omens, but I saw the trailer, and so I know you love Good Omens, so I wanted to get your take on it.
I don't love Good Omens. I love Good Omens.
Yeah.
It is one of my. I can't believe you've never read it.
I have not read it.
To me, for somebody of your pop culture pedigree, not to have read Good Omens is kind of stunning.
I don't like to be pigeonholed.
Says the Lego guy.
Yeah.
So we're clear.
But yes, here's what I note. Good Omen trailer was released. Is Alan excited?
I'm excited. I think David Tennant is the casting overall.
And apparently it's a series, not like just a movie.
It really needs to be.
So
like it takes place over a week more or less, but it needs to be kind of extended.
And I didn't realize it's on Amazon Prime. Yeah. I thought it was like coming to theaters.
No, which I'm thrilled because number one, I actually have Amazon.
Yeah.
Prime. I do worry about it because I love it so much.
Right.
Like whenever something you really love goes from the book to the like it could go wrong, but the casting is perfect overall. It looked pretty good.
Yeah, I mean in terms of the book
the look
better.
of it, the feel of it seemed about right.
Okay.
We're gonna have to talk about it when it gets released, though. It feels like that has to be something we do on this show.
On the podcast?
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see.
Okay, but that definitely was very high on my list.
Yeah, I figured that would be up there in terms of things you're
very
excited
to see it, although with some trepidation.
Well, yeah, because it is something you love.
Right, and it doesn't always go well.
Exactly.
Age of Ultron.
But do you love Avengers?
For you, I was trying to as your example.
But I like Age of Ultron.
Only because you had to.
No, I like Age of Ultron.
Of course
it's a fun movie.
Really? What was fun about it?
Well, Quicksilver dies at the end because Hawkeye can't get off his leash.
Yeah.
Okay, that's...
There are a couple other things, though, that were almost as exciting to me as Good Omens.
Okay.
Talking about stuff on the screen. Spidey Into the Spider-Verse.
Oh, I'm very excited about that, yeah.
And
They have Spider-Ham.
That Spider-Ham is in it, I think, is spectacular. That I wanted to see it to begin with.
Yeah.
Spider-Ham takes it to another...
I'm assuming you're excited about Spider-Man Noir as well.
I don't know a lot about that one, but it should be good, right?
I'm assuming you're excited about the voice of Spider-Man Noir.
I don't know who that is.
Isn't that Nick Cage?
Ooh.
Wait.
Pretty sure Nick Cage is doing one of the voices in the film. I think it's Spider-Man Noir.
Let me look this up.
Really? I'm not a Nick Cage fan.
What?
But as Ghost Rider, he was
You
great.
love Ghost Rider.
I don't like Nick Cage.
I thought you loved Nicolas Cage.
I thought you loved Nick Cage too.
Nope. No.
Oh, okay.
So
yeah,
but
Into the Spider-Verse looks... Yeah, I'm excited for that.
one of the things I like about it is that it's like a midlife crisis Peter Parker.
Yes.
Which gets me thinking of like your midlife crisis Harry Potter.
Oh, my Halloween
costume.
costume. Yes, yeah.
Are you doing that this year?
I don't know if I'm doing a Halloween costume.
He's
This
the
year.
main actor.
Flask.
What was that? No, that's Hard Times middle-aged Harry Potter.
Oh.
When he's got the flask, the broken wand, the tattered robe.
Like a broom, but it's just like one of those little hand brooms.
Like Harry Potter, that had a job, and then they realized that Hermione actually did all his work at school, and so like his credentials are completely falsified, so they fire him.
He's just kind of
it
homeless
turns out
at Diagon
Neville's
Alley.
the one that beheaded Nagini. Like
like
the whole
everyone,
Harry Potter
like,
myth just falls apart.
Yeah, well, I mean, he got busted for academic dishonesty.
Right.
Because he had Hermione write like his introductions.
I think that's what the play in New York is about right now.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, Harry Potter and the academic dishonesty policy. I feel like that would be the best.
That would be a great show for you to write.
Oh yeah, I've thought
for our Christmas play.
Don't think I haven't thought about writing.
I assume you're working on a Christmas play.
Oh,
for
Scroy
us.
brought that up. Yeah, she's wondering what the Christmas special is.
And how
this
is
year.
the Les Mis Apes coming?
It's not coming right now.
Empty. Okay,
Working on it.
Development hell.
Speaking though
Yes.
of kind of wizards and witches, also very excited to see the chilling adventures of Sabrina.
I'm intrigued by that. Yes, that looks kind of
Come on,
fun.
it's like Sabrina the Witch
yes.
meets Riverdale.
Yeah.
Like-
well, it's by the Riverdale producers.
That's my point.
Yeah.
Like how could that possibly go wrong?
Well, Riverdale it tends to go wrong at times.
But
I got to say
but the beauty
Sabrina
of-
the trailer for Sabrina looks good.
the beauty of Riverdale is when it goes wrong, it's still great.
And you did see the Riverdale news.
I don't remember.
They cast Gina Gershon as Jughead's mom.
Oh,
And then they're also bringing in his sister Jellybean.
I don't need Jelly Bean.
No?
No.
Okay.
By the way, I don't think you can call your sister Jelly Bean.
Apparently he does.
Yeah,
Apparently that's her actual... His name's Jughead.
Yeah, do they
I
explain
never
why?
thought about that, actually.
Do they explain why the parents hated them so much to give them those kind of names?
Have you met them?
No.
Okay. They're pretty awful.
Wait,
Well,
but,
Jughead is.
but-
We haven't met Jellybean.
Oh, wait. So both Jughead and Jellybean have the same mother?
I believe so, yes.
Because Jughead's dad, right, FP and Alice had a baby. Didn't they somewhere along the way? Or am I screwing up my
Yeah, no,
Riverdale?
she was pregnant. He got her pregnant.
Right.
I can't remember if they had the baby or if she.
Maybe it's Jellybean.
I don't know. I can't remember what that. No, I don't.
No,
I
that
don't
would make
think,
sense. It would be hard to swap them that way.
Well, and the ages I don't think work out right.
How old is Jellybean?
I don't know.
Younger than Jughead.
Younger than Jughead.
All right, well, we're off track. The point is,
We are.
It's
Yeah, Chilling
supernatural
Adventures of-
horror.
Yes.
In a Riverdale style.
You said supernatural horror, right?
It's Riverdale. It could be either one,
Yeah, I know.
really.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
there's
true.
teachers.
So, but yeah, no, I thought that trailer looked
Did you
pretty
say
good.
those teachers?
Yeah.
Just remember, one of us on this program.
I
not
know.
me.
Oh, geez.
I know.
Here we go.
It's not the worst thing in the world.
Yep.
It's not what I said. It was a lie.
That was one of your best
It was a
moments.
lie. Scurrilous lies. Anywho.
Also, Deadly Class, which looks like Sabrina, but by the Russo brothers.
You mean the Russo brothers?
That's what I said. Looks kind of like fun, too, right?
That one I didn't actually see.
Okay.
That's based on like a manga or something like that, I think, or an anime or
Yeah.
oh no, it's based on a comic. That's right.
I don't know. You got me, but it looks okay.
Yeah, that one I did not see.
By the way, like, there's a lot of dark stuff coming out.
No, I can't imagine why.
wonder
We're in
why.
such a happy time.
Yeah. Doesn't make a lot
Happy,
of
happy,
sense.
fun.
We're winning again.
Oh,
And yet
we are
here-
always winning.
Here we are.
When are we not winning?
Fair point. Anything else you were excited about coming out
Of course.
Because we're almost halfway through. Well, no, we're about a
No,
third
we're
of the
not
way
even
through.
close to halfway through.
Yeah.
We're about a third of the way through.
So Marvel is relaunching Champions.
Yeah. As a legion of superheroes for the Marvel
Yeah,
universe.
see, here's the thing.
This makes you...
Well, no.
So you really like the teens in this.
I do. Like, that's actually a lot of my big news. So they're saying it's a legion of superheroes.
So your big news is that you like teens?
Okay, teen comics. Let's make that clear.
Thank you.
Because they also announced that Young Avengers is coming back at some point. But here's the thing. They said it's a legion of superheroes. They're literally adding 3 characters to the cast.
No. What I read said, what if I could get every, quote, damn teen hero and make a legion of them?
Yeah, but it actually said in an article that they're adding Red Locust and Patriot, both of whom have already been members.
Okay.
And then they're adding the young Power Man that was in Mighty Avengers.
Yeah.
Like, that's what they're adding. Like, that doesn't seem very... It's, like, basically gone from a team of, like, 6 to a team of 9. It doesn't feel as legion-y to me as...
Maybe there aren't other teen heroes in Marvel.
But I do like... since Jim
They've grown
Zub
up.
came on as writer,
Yeah.
I really like the series.
I've not read Champions, so I can't comment on it.
Well, I mean, it was supposed to be like... Because Mark Waid started writing it.
Yeah.
And it was supposed to be like, the Ms. Marvel and Miles Morales and Vision, like...
Isn't Cyclops on that team?
He was like Teen Cyclops. He's not there anymore because he's going back to the
Bye-bye.
past.
Yeah.
But it felt like with Wade's run, it felt very heavy-handed and moralizing.
Yeah.
Like he was someone my age trying to do like hip teen, like things with Twitter and social media and slang and
So
social
you're acknowledging
justice
that
issues.
you're acknowledging somebody your age shouldn't try those things.
That is true.
Okay.
Though I don't know how Zub is, how old Zub is, because his run has actually been pretty good. In that his has been much more just kind of straight superheroics with just the social justice more as background and more subtle.
Yeah.
Wade was just way too heavy-handed.
So you're looking forward to Champions.
I am. I've really enjoyed it since Zub took over, and he's still writing the book, which I don't understand why we're relaunching if he's still writing it, but
Well,
Marvel
because you have to
relaunches
relaunch,
everything.
I think, every 8
I know it's going to
10.
get because the guy was going to be at around issue 30, so it's clearly lasted too long. So,
Right.
that annoys me that they're relaunching it.
So you're looking forward to Champions. What about the other Marvel stuff that's coming out? Like, do you care about Conan?
No,
Now, what about Red Sonja?
what? Who?
Red Sonja.
Oh, sorry. Didn't it sound like you said something else?
Sorry.
No,
Yeah.
no.
What about the Avengers No Surrender title?
I don't even know why you're asking that question.
So you're just saying,
Because
without
number
any
one-
kind of critical forethought, you're like, yes.
Well, no, I do have one critical forethought.
Yes.
It's actually called Avengers No Road Home. No Surrender was the one they did before.
Oh, sorry, No Road Home. Yep,
Yeah.
I misread my notes. I just
Yeah.
don't care about the Avengers.
So, the only thing I'm curious about is, because that's coming in February, which I think the 700th issue, based on however they're counting,
Yeah.
is coming out in January. And it's unclear yet whether that's replacing Jason Aaron's run, which will have lasted all of 10 issues.
Yeah.
Or if it's going to run alongside.
Yeah.
I really hope it's not replacing it. Because then we just had 10 issues, and then we're like relaunching again.
Yeah.
But I thought No Surrender was fun. I really enjoyed that series. And it's the same writers.
Yeah.
I think it's the same artists. Apparently Rocket Raccoon will be joining the team during the storyline.
He's the new Wolverine.
Well, I mean, he's got nobody else to do anything with. Everyone else is gone.
Yeah, no, that's the movie, not the comic.
that frustration and disappointment.
The Richard Baldwin story. If only I could snap my fingers right now.
No.
Nope. I don't have the
I'm the Rocket Raccoon of this podcast. No matter how many people you take, I'll still be around.
So I'm excited about the Avengers news, but I'm always excited about Avengers.
What about
news.
Marvel's 80th anniversary plans? The one-shots of the historicals?
Yeah.
Ziggy Pig?
No.
Silly Seal? Love romances?
No.
Gunhawk?
Nope.
Gunhawk.
Here's where I knew I was going to be disappointed in the comic book news as I was reading along. Perhaps the biggest announcement of the panel was saved for the end, War of the Realms.
Oh, yeah, Jason Aaron's big storyline that's been building in Thor for
Playing
like
out
years.
Of Thor.
Yeah, well, the War of the Realms is actually, from what I understand, it's kind of been going on.
Yeah.
Like, Thor and them just haven't realized it yet, so this must be... But I think this is the big payoff to Jason Aaron's Thor kind of mega epic that he's been telling for years now. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't read the Thor, but I've heard good things about it. It's probably one that like I'll pick up in trade, like when it's on the cheap trades at Comics on the Green.
Yeah.
Because I completed my Scott Snyder Batman run.
Nice.
Because they had all the copies all the trades that I didn't have in hardback for like $8.99 each.
Gotta love Comics on the Green.
The last time I was there, I was like, I will take all of those.
We need to do a show up there at some point.
We should.
It would be better than Game Chalet.
Anything would be better
Chateau.
than Game Chalet.
Oh, Chateau?
Oh, yeah, sorry, yeah,
Well,
Chateau.
did I get the name wrong?
You did.
Yeah, those people
It's probably just
Not the
well.
Ben Mass Chateau, but more the trivia game.
Right, they're
that we
going to
played.
they're going to hate me more.
So yeah, so Avengers stuff, Champions, Bendis Wonder Comics, that's the stuff that I was sort of excited about.
I had one more I wanted to talk about, and that was Daredevil.
Oh yeah, we got to talk about Daredevil.
Which I think looks actually pretty good.
Yeah.
Darkness Responds to Darkness. Daredevil's always best as a psychologically sort of focused story.
Right.
And it's clearly where they're going.
Well, they're clearly doing Born Again with Kingpin and Bullseye.
Which seems to me to be like a really nice idea.
It is. It feels a bit like an ending, too, for me, for some reason. Like, I don't know where you go with Daredevil after this.
Yeah.
But yeah, no,
Defenders 2?
No, they've already said they're probably not going to do a Defenders 2.
Wow.
And then you've got Marvel starting its own streaming thing, like DC is doing,
Ugh, I want to talk about the DC thing
or
later
that
today.
Disney is doing. That's going to have the Marvel stuff on there. So I don't know that we're going to get too. I mean, once whatever contract they have with Netflix expires, those shows are.
It might be for the better.
So, but yeah, I'm excited for Daredevil season 3. Like the trailer looked pretty good,
I agree.
and Daredevil's been pretty consistently good. So
I think it's been. Well, I haven't seen the second Luke Cage yet, but consistently the best of the.
You also have not seen the second Iron Fist.
I don't think I'm ever going to.
It was good.
I know.
And then, I mean, Daredevil comes out like in, 10 days? Yeah, 10 days.
Oh, there was one more good thing I want to talk about real quickly, and that's the Star Wars news.
What was the Star Wars news?
That Random House Books announced that Alexander Freed is going to be writing a new novel called Alphabet Squadron. No? You didn't see this?
I did not see this. I feel like you're
Which
setting
will
me up for
focus
something.
on, quote-unquote, rebel pilots hunting down Imperials.
Okay.
Here's what caught me as I was reading. I think it's from The Verge. To longtime Star Wars readers, it sounds very much like the Expanded Universe's X-Wing series.
Oh, so
the
like
X-Wing
the
series was supposed to be pretty good, I seem to recall.
They are fantastic. Rogue Squadron, Wraith Squadron.
That's the only reason I brought it up.
I hate you so much.
Because I knew Rich
That was
would get
totally worth it.
really excited
Yeah.
about it. I was hoping that you would be. I
Back
was
to
hoping
Wars,
your usual
Animal
disdain
Thrawn.
for the expanded universe
Whoa,
would.
when have I ever had disdain for the expanded universe?
Whenever Rich talks about it, like
That's
No,
not
he has
canonical.
disdain for me, not the
Exactly.
Gen Universe.
I don't have disdain for the universe. I have disdain for Richard.
Yeah.
Let's make that clear.
When Rich talks about the expanded universe, it's one of the few times you ever get that eye roll that other people get. It's like, God, this is too geeky. It's like the only time you do it is when he talks.
Well, because it just crosses a line. that kind of geekery, I do not comport
It's
with.
good to know where that line is.
It is.
Yeah.
It's usually several feet behind me.
Not that anybody else can find it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I erased that line years ago.
Yeah. But yeah, no, it looks like Daredevil season 3 looks like it's going to be a nice culmination to what they've been building.
Yes.
Particularly with Kingpin. I mean, Born Again is like the
I
classic.
thought we were talking Star Wars.
We were.
Oh, that's right, we were. Sorry, I thought
But
we
he
were
must
talking
have
about
too much
Daredevil.
disdain.
Yes.
I'm
There's that
disdaining the whole
like,
thing. Everything's
literally
been-
just wiped the last 3
It is.
minutes from existence.
What were we talking
Didn't
about?
happen.
Except that it's on tape.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you know what we were talking about was the worst or the least interesting stuff.
Yes.
What you're not excited about
Yes,
coming out.
that is true.
So you mentioned Aquaman, which fell on that list for me.
It did for me too.
Can I say The Verge wrote really nice things about it? How
Yeah.
it has a more lighthearted tone compared to its dreary and dark predecessors. That Momoa and Hurd have this great banter.
Not sure I'd say
Great action sequences. Quote, it's possible that Aquaman may join Wonder Woman in escaping the long shadow cast by years of lackluster DC films.
Now, it's better, but that's still...
Better? What is better?
Better. It's better. Can you explain the science behind better?
Better.
No, you wouldn't understand it.
Yeah, we're not.
Better.
You know who else thought it was good?
Who?
Mark Millar.
Really?
Yes, this is what he tweeted. Quote,
No, really.
Aquaman trailer just made modern Marvel look like 70s TV Marvel, chums. The Green Gauntlet has been slapped down and DC is back in the game.
From those 5 minutes?
Yes, from those
Man,
5
how much was he
Is
paid to say
Millar
that?
now paid by DC?
yeah.
I'm going exactly the same place Rich is. Like,
That's very optimistic of a trailer.
well, Millar likes to be
Yeah.
odd, right?
He does. Yeah, he likes
And
to be
so-
controversial.
Yeah, so
He might have a bit of a
made Marvel look like the 70s?
yeah, I don't really understand that.
How?
Yeah. Because you know what I want to see when I go to see an Aquaman movie?
People riding sharks?
No. I want to see him running around in a desert. Because that seems completely germane
Yeah.
to an Aquaman movie.
No. They had to do it.
I'm not sure they did.
Here's why. Because how else do you get that cleverly written, witty line?
Oh, about peeing on the
I
thing?
had to pee on it. Or I could have just peed on it.
Yeah, or when he
Like,
walks
you
in.
have to do the whole desert scene
Yeah.
just to set up that line.
Or when he walks into the thing and he's like, this place is badass. I'm like, oh, so we're doubling down on Aquabro.
Yeah.
We're not steering away from that.
Yeah, no, like the humor. The problem with the humor in the 5 minutes I watched was it wasn't funny.
No, it wasn't funny.
And generally, humor that's not funny
Doesn't work.
doesn't work for some reason.
Yeah. Also, I do not want to go to an Aquaman movie and see basically like knockoff Indiana Jones or National Treasure, which is
Right.
what kind of that whole...
It felt more like National Treasure.
It did. I would
Like,
say,
and if
yeah.
you're knocking off National Treasure,
Yeah.
Ooh, boy.
But yeah, because, Aquaman, I expect desert scenes
Yes.
and rooftop battles because
Yes.
that is completely appropriate.
Yeah.
I will say Black
Make it-
Manta looks awesome.
okay. Here's what two things that I liked. Aquaman shows up at the end in kind of the more traditional looking
Which
suit.
looks terrible. Like, that suit just looks
it
awful.
but it should.
But I don't think they mean it to. Like, I think they're
Okay.
trying to rehabilitate it. Like, look, it's the king's costume. I'm like, no, it's stupid.
I thought they were trying to be funny
I don't think they
because
are.
I thought that was the funniest part.
My concern is that that's like the big payoff moment of
Yeah.
like, you're a hero now, you're wearing that suit. And I'm like, oh, it just looks so awkward.
Number 2, Black Manta, I thought looked kind of cool,
Yeah.
but his henchmen look literally like the bad guys at the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
Oh, the
They
putty.
do.
Bad. Like
Oh,
they-
and that scene when they're like, you see them
Yeah.
from the back and they're running. I was like, that looks
Yeah.
so cheesy.
It looks like something from
it looks
the
like a
Power
putty. It looks
Rangers.
like a putty.
The Putty Men.
Right. So if Millar is talking about
Yeah.
making it look like the 70s, I'd say he missed by about a decade. Because
Yeah.
what we've got is like classic 80s Power Rangers. By the way, we never really talked about that movie that Rich was looking forward to so much.
Which movie?
Which
The
one?
Power Rangers movie.
No, we never talked about it. We didn't see it.
We made fun of it.
Yeah, we didn't see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
I
came
didn't
out like
see
a
it.
year ago.
But the point being,
Yeah.
like, as
Now-
cool as Black Manta
Yes.
looked, his underlings
Looked kind of
looked
lame.
stupid.
Yeah. Also, I do like the giant crab monster. That's in the big giant battle scene.
Yeah.
And there's I did like giant crab monster because you know what I want to see in an Aquaman movie? Giant crab monsters.
Well, it makes more sense than rooftops.
It does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
that this is-
deserts.
This is apparently the bit like we're gonna show a trailer for Aquaman. Let's emphasize the desert.
Yeah. Right. No, it's a weird choice.
Well, it's clearly a choice. They're like, oh, we're gonna give them something they're not expecting. Aquaman in a desert. I'm like, you're trying too hard.
Yeah.
Nobody wants Aquaman in a desert. Nobody wants Aquaman as warmed over national treasure.
No.
We want Aquaman underwater making sharks fight each other. And
by the way,
crabs.
the idea that you need to put a little water on this key that you've plugged into, then you get like a holograph telling you about the Spear of Destiny.
You mean a
or whatever.
hologram?
Hologram telling you about the Spear of Destiny or whatever it is.
Yeah, that was a lot of exposition.
And it was dumb.
Yes.
It was just
You know what it was? It was dry like a desert.
as dry as a desert.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know what you should have done? Peed on it.
Oh, I thought you were going to say laugh.
It did
No.
feel kind of like you were rubbing sandpaper up against your
it
eyes.
just like it just
Yeah.
I mean, it looks like it could be very large and epic,
Yes.
but it also looks like it could be kind of a Green Lantern level hot mess.
Yeah. No Teen Lantern here.
Like there's a lot of I just don't like how this movie all fits together. I'm not entirely sure. Because it's the same. My concern is they're going to make the same mistake they made with Green Lantern, which is they tried to throw the entire mythology of Green Lantern into one movie.
As well as too many bad guys.
And yeah, well, because we've got Black Manta, we've clearly got Ocean Master.
Yeah.
And
Wait, which one's Ocean Master? Is he the rival?
Yeah, he's the rival. He's
Atlantis?
I think he's Aquaman's like half brother or something like that.
Yeah.
But I mean, he's like Prince Orm. I think it's ORM. I think it's his name. But he eventually becomes Ocean Master.
I simply couldn't care.
But yeah, just it seems like they're throwing everything into the film. And,
Plus the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
Yeah.
Also in the film.
So
See, and I was really happy initially that Mira had such a big role.
yeah,
That she seems to matter. But clearly in these 5 minutes, she exists only to be that sort of level-headed woman that we all kind of scoff at because isn't Aquabro having way more fun? Like playing like that kind of straight man to... Like, we should be serious about this Aquaman, and he's like,
yeah. Well, and she's also clearly
doesn't-
there to just get Aquaman to do what to become king or whatever. So,
Right. That she is only serving this kind of
Like, I'm not sure what her
supportive-
plot line is beyond helping Aquaman become king and then being Aquaman's love interest.
Yeah. Right. And, well, she's clearly there to highlight his humor.
Yeah.
Because don't we all want to hang out with frat boys?
No,
all
I
the
don't want
time?
to. I don't want to hang out with Aquafrat bro.
No, thank you.
Most comic book fans don't want to hang out with bad boys.
Yeah, so those 5 minutes did not sell me on Aquaman.
Yeah, but you know what frat he belonged to?
What?
Aqua Beta Kappa.
That's it?
Yeah, aqua.
That's-
Water.
No, I get it. Like,
Aqua.
that does not deserve a
It
slow
does.
clap.
It does. It
No,
totally
that was
did.
a sarcastic
That
clap.
deserved a slow
Okay.
clap.
Yeah. Okay. Sarcastic.
Really
clap.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could have said aqua, but that's
That would have been
Could've.
that would have been better.
Is that better? I thought that was too much.
Try Aqua.
Yeah, he's a trioc.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, but I hope that it's better than I think it's going to be.
I hope so
won't be.
too. But
I've not seen anything yet to suggest that it will be.
yeah,
And
speaking
DC
of
doesn't have the
things
track record to
that
support
don't
it.
look great.
Dark Phoenix.
Well, no, we already talked about that last week.
Oh, but but did you see it at the panel? The one guy was saying it's half Logan, half Age of Apocalypse,
I did not see that, but
Yeah, so
that
it's like-
really
it's-
doesn't sound good at all.
half intimate character driven, and half
Really?
epic.
Okay,
Yeah.
so it sounds like X-Men Last Stand. So
Well, it seems
half
like we've
character
made that
driven,
argument before.
half
Yeah.
epic, fully a mess.
Yeah. It doesn't seem.
No.
yeah. Sorry, that's where I thought you were going.
No.
What do you got?
I'm going to what the most obvious thing is:
Yeah,
Titans.
I was going to say the DC streaming
Because there were
service.
any number of reviews of the Titans premiere. Because
Yeah.
apparently, they released the first 3 episodes to critics.
I saw that. Yes.
That was smart of them.
Are you subscribing, by the way, to the DC service?
I don't know.
I just don't think I'm going to.
So-
Like, I don't have enough time.
You'll enjoy. So I
It's going to
picked.
fail in like a month.
I
and then it'll
picked
be
some.
on
So
free online
IGN has a
somewhere.
review of the Titans premiere.
Yeah.
See if this gets you excited.
Yes.
They described it as, in places, even more extreme than Netflix's Daredevil and Punisher.
So, wow, DC trying too hard again. Let's see, what did Marvel do 2 years ago? That's what we will do now.
Yeah.
Tripling
Yeah,
down.
do you
on
know
the
what?
gritty-
You really don't need more violence than the Kingpin smashing that guy's head in the car. door.
Apparently, Titans tries to overdo that.
That's ridiculous.
Because, yeah, IGN summed it up as, quote, an indecisive mix of fun, comics-inspired moments, and gratuitous violence, which makes it hard to get a read on what kind of show it wants to be.
Ugh. Yeah, as much as I want to see Starfire, as a live action character, just not for me.
The trailer does not really do her a lot of justice.
It does not. Nor Raven, for that matter.
No, nor really any of them.
Any of them. Now that I think about it,
none of them really come off.
Longer you get in that list,
great.
there's 4 guys on that team, and none of them really.
Yeah.
And there's no Cyborg, of course, because
he's in Justice League.
He's too important.
I guess.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Even worse is the stuff that they've got, they're going to fill it, right? So they're going to, it's going to be Doom Patrol, which I used to like when I was a kid.
Yeah. Yeah, Doom Patrol's going to show up.
Swamp Thing, Stargirl, Young Justice, Harley Quinn, the last 2 animated.
Did you see the trailer for Harley Quinn?
I kind of liked that.
It was actually kind of funny. I was surprised at how well Kaylee Cuoco did her voice.
I don't know that you can sustain that kind of humor.
Yeah.
For I don't know how long you can sustain that kind of humor, but that was the best DC thing I saw because it was self-aware.
Yes.
Of how bad that DC stuff has been.
Yes. Yeah, I did.
So that didn't look bad to me.
No.
Yeah, the Titans does not. Look, I love Teen Titans.
I know you love
growing
the Teen
up,
Titans.
and why DC can't figure out somewhere in some
in
venue,
comics or in TV,
a version of it that I would want to see.
Well, there is one version of it that works on TV. That would be
Teen
Titans Go.
Yeah.
That is the only thing that works.
Yeah.
And the Teen Titans series that preceded it, that was more sort of straight drama, was really, really good.
Yeah.
But yeah, other than that, they just can't, even in the comics, I'm still reading the 2 series, but I just don't understand.
I'm still reading Titans, but I've given up on Titans.
But I also don't understand what's going to happen with Titans now that Nightwing got shot in the head and has no memory of who he is.
What?
Yeah, in the most recent issue of Batman, KGB shot him in the head.
Spoiler alert.
And now he's he has no memory, or he doesn't care, but he goes by the name Gray now. I haven't picked up the issue yet, but
you must be excited to see your favorite character going through such twists and turns.
I'm mixed because they're getting rid of the writer that's been on the series for a while, who has not been great.
Yeah.
But they're bringing in Scott Lobdell.
That guy's still writing?
Apparently. Wow. Apparently. Well, you got to remember, I think Bob Harris is still the big chief of the Batman.
Is he?
Stuff.
So
at least he was. Or
he's pulling all the old X-guys over with him.
Yeah, so I'm not. I mean, Lobdell's fine, but he's not.
I didn't hate his stuff, Yeah. It got worse in his defense after he left.
Oh, God, yeah.
So
is that when Chuck Austin, what's his face, came on?
There's a whole.
Yeah.
I mean, pretty much everything after.
Yeah, it was bad.
Lobdell's.
I mean, he's kind of a journeyman writer.
Yeah. But I could see him doing it right. I could see.
Yeah.
Somehow, I don't
know what's going to happen to Titans with Nightwing's no longer Nightwing. So how are they going to do?
I hope Starfire nurses him back to health.
I don't see that happen. No, because he apparently doesn't remember any of his. He doesn't remember Batgirl or any of them as friends.
But the best part of Nightwing is his relationship with Starfire.
No,
it's it makes him interesting.
No, that is ridiculous. Starfire is my least favorite Titan.
She's my favorite Titan.
Oh, God. Starfire's terrible, except on Teen Titans Go. She's hilarious on Teen Titans Go.
All right.
Anyway, New York Comic-Con.
Yeah, anything more from Comic-Con?
Terrible.
We've gone off on one.
This is still... Tangent. Well, we haven't talked about the other such exciting news coming out of Comic-Con.
I've got some other stuff I'm not looking forward to.
Which is the news related to Season 5 of Gotham.
I skipped it.
How did you skip it?
What do I don't watch Gotham anymore.
Aren't you excited?
No. How are we going to do a Gotham quiz so that I can retain my belt as champion?
They're doing a whole version of No Man's Land. Aren't you excited?
So I imagine that's going to run 3 weeks, and then there'll be something else.
Well, they're only doing 10 episodes, so it's not going to last very long.
Is this the last season?
This is the last season, yes.
This is the last season? Should I come back for the last? No, you should do a quiz.
Apparently.
No, you should not.
We should definitely do a quiz.
You should come back for the final episode.
That's what I will do.
Because the final episode apparently is going to jump 10 years in the future. I can't imagine why. What could they possibly want to introduce by jumping 10 years ahead?
Oh, then Poison Ivy will be back to her original age.
Who knows? Yeah.
No, she'll regress. She'll be a toddler by the time.
But yes.
So I think, number one, this season we have to do a Gotham quiz.
Okay.
And number two, we should definitely dedicate one full podcast to both of us watching the finale.
Oh, I think so.
And like,
do you want to watch it live?
We should have a cake.
Oh, jeez.
And champagne, and it should be a.
Sounds good to me.
We'll go back to your original texts. This looks great.
Looks
5
great.
minutes later.
Oh.
This is okay. 5 minutes later. I'm not sure. 10 minutes later. This
is not good. Yeah. So they're apparently going to introduce Bane.
No.
this season.
Of course they are.
Yes, but he's not going to break Bruce's back.
Alfred?
Yep. Apparently he's going to break Alfred's
Anybody
back.
could break Alfred's back.
And apparently Jeremiah / the Joker will have, quote, a somewhat deranged girlfriend who dresses in a multicolored fashion.
I wonder what that could be.
I don't know, because they've been teasing Harley Quinn forever and never used her.
Yeah. She is the Wolverine of the DC universe in some ways.
Yes, the current Wolverine.
Yeah.
Well,
All right.
because, they used to be Lobo back in, like, the 80s and 90s.
Man, Lobo.
Which they're bringing Lobo to Krypton. Did you see the shot of him?
I saw that picture.
It's a very faithful Lobo.
I will not want to watch that.
Krypton's good,
I know you've said that.
You should
but
watch Krypton.
There's too much TV, and I don't have time.
says the guy on sabbatical.
That's right. I'm working. I'm working.
Are you?
I have picked up Ozark lately. We should talk about that at
heck
some
is
point.
that?
Too.
It's a
Jason
Netflix thing.
Bateman. It's not a comedy though. It's dark.
Nothing's a comedy on Netflix.
Oh,
anymore.
you're watching a dark show at home.
There's not a lot to watch.
There's not like 6 seasons of Game of Thrones you could get caught up on.
I should work on that.
You should, because I'm pretty sure you told me you were going to over your sabbatical.
All right, I haven't started yet, but I will. There's a bunch of other stuff I'm not excited about. Can I give you a quick list?
Yeah, go ahead.
Hellboy,
Yeah, not excited.
Dragon Ball Super Brody.
Are those
Broly.
words?
No.
Broly. Sorry,
Yeah,
that's what my
Dragon
notes
Ball
say.
Super Broly.
Because that makes
Super Brody from was it Brody on like the
The-
one of those reality shows that you used to watch?
Brody.
Wasn't there a Brody?
I don't watch reality shows.
No, you used to love the
Joe Millionaire.
the OC or the
Oh,
Wasn't there a Brody on that show?
I don't know if there was a Brody on that.
I feel like there was a
Probably,
Brody.
but
Yeah, I don't know.
Mortal Engines.
I don't know the books.
no, it's
But it looks. I don't either. It looks stupid, right?
well, it looks like it could be fun, but
How?
like because it's kind of
Well put, Rich.
Yeah, that's good.
Well, I'm
that looks like it
convinced.
could be fun. How? Well, like
like
the extended universe in Star Wars. Like the Star Wars extended universe.
I hate
It could
you.
be that good.
another case well made.
yeah.
Yeah, no, because that's a series. They said that they did didn't they do? Oh no, that's the Mortal Instruments series that
I
they
just-
did
but I
like
just-
a movie of a few years back.
I don't really buy the visual of the moving city.
I didn't even watch it, so
Yeah, it
I like the idea. Sounds neat.
in a book
That-
maybe, but like even with CGI, you can't capture the scope of it.
Yeah, I don't know. It's Peter Jackson, so I was kind of hoping it'd be like his next big thing.
What was his last big thing?
He-
Lord of the
Give me the
Rings.
Hobbit
it
trilogy.
was
'cause that
Lord
was-
of the Rings.
That
Yeah.
was terrible.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Though, I'm,
Yeah,
like,
his
I'm
last
hoping
big
this is
thing
like
was
his
Lord of the Rings. Everything else has been
And I watched the director's cut to Lord of the Rings, and it would
so
make you.
good. I love the director's cut.
Oh yeah,
No.
the director's cut was fantastic.
Director's cut and then
No,
all the
no.
behind the scenes stuff.
Yeah.
No. One
Did
more.
you watch all of the behind the scenes stuff?
One more look at Frodo,
Love the
like,
behind-the-scenes
just
stuff.
staring forlornly at the sky.
Love the behind
Are you
the scenes
kidding?
stuff.
That's the best part.
It's terrible.
Love the
That
Lord
stuff
of the
is
Rings.
terrible.
Yeah.
Vinny
No.
and I, we
Director's
sat
cut.
down and we're like, we're going to watch the whole thing extended.
That's an awesome day.
It was.
Yeah.
It was.
What is
it
that, like
was
8 hours?
One of the. Oh, it's more than 8.
No, it's because they're at least 3 hours each, so you're talking 9, 10.
Ah,
Yeah.
yeah, that was a
Probably,
good
yeah,
day.
it's probably around 10 or 11 if I had to guess.
By about hour 7, I was rooting for the bad guys.
And then you watch all the
I'm like,
appendices.
man, if they could just take Frodo out, we'd be
No,
done.
you got to watch the appendices.
yeah.
No,
They actually had guys make their own chainmail.
I will not.
Yeah, yeah.
awesome.
All the behind the scenes stuff is fantastic.
It is. It's really. I
Very
love that
in-depth.
behind the scenes stuff.
Yeah, but it's also very in depth for that kind of.
How about She-Ra?
I was never a big fan of She-Ra, but I'm kind of intrigued by the reboot.
I feel like I should watch it just because it's going to be like of all the stuff we've talked about. We haven't
Apparently,
talked
she's
about.
got 2 dads. Like that was something that I read.
We haven't talked a lot about girl power stuff in this. Like if you think about what
We have
we've
not.
talked about so far, I almost feel like I should watch She-Ra just for that reason.
Yeah.
Rich says,
Well, no, I
Yeah,
like
no,
it.
yeah.
I like it to be good. I just my gut reaction is that those kind of things rarely work out.
I don't know. I've heard good things about the She-Ra. I think they showed like a.
I
Episode or
watched
something.
a clip that
Yeah.
they had up. It looked okay.
So yeah, I'm intrigued.
I do have some other stuff.
Okay.
In the last couple minutes, are you in on the Dark Crystal, Age of Resistance?
I loved the Dark Crystal as
I've
a
never
kid.
watched the Dark Crystal.
You've
Wait.
never watched the Dark Crystal?
Wait, the
I know
Jim
that would be your
Henson.
reaction. Yeah.
You've got to watch the
You
Dark
haven't
Crystal.
watched the Dark Crystal?
Never
You need to
watched
watch that, and you need to watch Goonies.
So we need to do a show
Goonies, you can
You
miss.
need to watch Goonies.
where I watch. I couldn't find Goonies. Was the problem?
It's been on the Family Channel lately.
Really?
Yeah, like the past couple nights I've seen it on there. I almost texted you and said, Goonies is on.
You should tell me, and I'll put it on my DVR. I know how to do that now.
He's so
Goonies
proud.
and the Dark.
How have you not watched? Oh, I love this.
I've not seen the Dark
Oh, I
Crystal.
love Dark Crystal. I saw that in the theaters.
It's going to be all puppets.
Yes, apparently. Well, because that was what the original
Yeah,
was.
Right.
It's going to be all puppets. Like, it's such a big deal.
So are you excited?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
No, because it's
I'm
the
sorry.
new Jim
did-
Henson
did-
stuff
did-
is
did
not.
we ask?
Oh man.
Fine. Record your own podcast. Yeah, that works out.
Just don't hit the off button on your way out,
Yeah.
Rich. It'll be good.
Look, you have to go to record
good.
all your episodes right now.
Were you excited about the Boy Meets World retrospective panel? You weren't a fan of Boy Meets World?
No.
Really? Come on. You and Mr. Feeney. I can
No.
see you guys being pretty tight.
Not a fan.
How about American Gods?
You know, I didn't watch season 1. I read the book.
Yeah.
The book was a bit of a slow burn. It took a while for me to get into.
Yeah.
But also the behind-the-scenes stuff going from season 1 to season 2 has been a hot mess. Like, they got rid of the showrunners, and then I think they might have gotten rid of the second batch of showrunners. Like, it just sounds like the series is a bit of turmoil.
Do you know what you and I should do? We should be showrunners. I would run a good show.
Well, we run a great show. It's almost a podcast.
That's right.
Yeah, almost.
And did you
You
know
could
there,
almost record it yourself.
did you guys know there's a Star Trek series currently?
Yeah, Star Trek
There's
Discovery.
There's always a Star Trek series.
I watched the well because it's only on their CBS All Access app.
Yeah.
They showed the first episode on CBS, so I did see that.
Yeah.
But I haven't gotten the app.
Yeah,
I don't like this whole trend that I'm seeing
No.
of like everyone having their own app because you know what that's going to cause to happen? Everybody going back to cable
Yeah.
Why is everyone going to go back to cable?
because no one's going to pay $5.99 or $7.99 for each for like 12 different things.
Yeah.
When you can get them in like the way in which it's all becoming disparate, I don't think that's going to work.
But you can't watch it on cable.
No, people
Well,
aren't just going to watch it.
Yeah, well, nobody watches them at
I mean,
all.
they did release it on like Blu-ray and DVD, so you can buy it.
Yeah. To me,
And all of the DC stuff, like I guess Titans is actually going to be on Netflix. So I'll just wait till it's on Netflix.
maybe it will kill cable.
I don't think it will.
Depending on what the price point is, right? Because at $5 a pop.
Yeah, but it's
if
gonna,
you
you
did
know it's not going to. It's going to be
Marvel,
more like
DC. You know,
I mean,
some
Netflix
sports
right now
stuff,
is like yeah, but
Netflix.
Netflix right now is like $12-14.
Yeah.
No,
like-
it's like $8.
But depending on what you buy, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I have the 8 one.
So
you
let's
can't
say-
get HD stuff.
But yeah,
So
I
let's
just-
say
I
like
just- I just-
$10 a pop.
But I don't think people are going to want even if it doesn't cost a lot.
Given what I pay Service Electric,
Yeah.
I almost wonder, like, if I'd rather give $80 and buy only programming I want to watch,
Yeah, I don't know.
whereas versus the $120 I'm given to Service Electric for what is a ton of content that I never watch.
Yeah, I don't know. I just don't like the idea of having like, you know, if I want to see this, I have to go there. If I want to see this, I have to
Yeah.
go there. Like I'm fine with like, you know, Netflix and Amazon Prime like having but the moment it becomes all sort of scattered, like I just don't see that
Somebody's getting old.
working.
Says the person just figured out how to DVR something.
Thank you. And by figured out, he means had Bobby do it while he
That's
was on
not
call
true.
break.
That is not
Have you done a
true.
series recording of it yet?
I have.
On the
Did Bobby
rare
do that
times,
Of
for
Doctor
you?
Who, right? Because we're going to do Doctor Who.
Did
That's
Bobby
what-
do that for
he
you?
did not. I did it myself.
on the
you
rare
have to
times,
watch-
Bobby's awake.
Did he have to
Look at
walk
him.
you through it?
I've watched the first two Gifted as well because
I haven't watched the second Gifted yet.
Yeah.
Have you watched Legion? Game of Thrones?
It is not available to me.
Iron Fist Season 2?
No.
Luke Cage Season 2?
Glow 2?
Oh, you got one show to my 5. Is that really what you want to do?
You know what, Phil? I don't watch everything.
You should watch everything.
I am not a bachelor with
podcast
tons of
is our
free
sacred
time
duty.
and money.
Well, it's almost our sacred duty.
Yeah. All right, that's all I got. You anything else from the?
I'm pretty much tapped
from the
out.
that's it. We're
Yeah.
only at 47
Oh.
minutes.
Did you hear Venom's doing way better than everyone thought in
Yes.
the box office?
Yes.
I did not.
I was surprised to hear about that.
Oh, are we going to do a Venom show?
I don't know. I have to go see it.
I've not seen it yet. Well,
But it's apparently done higher than what was the other movie? Dang it! It was actually a really good
that
movie.
other movie.
That other movie that
It's
is
better than that other good movie.
soundly.
It's a good movie.
Yeah.
Because of course, box office is the only.
Yeah.
I just
Identifier
realized this is like
quality.
another episode where I haven't done numbers
Yeah.
of any kind.
Yeah.
Nor did it even occur to me to do numbers for
So
this
if you,
episode.
by the way, if you want to do Venom, you need to tell me because I won't see it otherwise.
No, we should totally do Venom.
Ugh.
If only for that.
Yeah.
You'll appreciate this because Dan went and saw it. I ran into Dan yesterday.
Yeah.
And this is what he said.
Yes.
It's like Transformers, but in a good way.
I don't understand what that means. That's kind of redundant.
I think he says it's stupid, but not insultingly stupid.
Transformers is not insultingly stupid.
Yes, it is.
It is.
It's
Particularly
only for
the last
people
night
who are not
is
smart enough to see
insultingly
it.
stupid.
The last one was the smartest.
No.
King
No.
Arthur?
No.
Yes.
That was
It
so
tapped
terrible.
into a deep cultural...
I am Optimus Prime. I will not leave you. I will see you in the final act.
Yeah. Oh no, Venom beat the first Spider-Man movie
That's a-
in box office.
the first Spider-Man movie.
Yep.
The first Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movie?
The first, yeah.
The first one that was on network television?
Is that adjusted for inflation?
I think so.
No, I'm going to go no.
Yeah.
No, it apparently did really well, but
Yeah.
basically I think that was it Danny Amendola in class the other day said,
Yeah.
I said it looks stupid, and she said that's the point, is that it's a fun, stupid movie.
I like fun stupid.
I like fun, stupid.
Yeah.
Just not fun, insultingly stupid. Which is not fun. It's just insultingly stupid.
Right.
So,
Right. Which is
But
why
yeah.
Transformers is so great.
no.
So anyway, it feels like we've reached a dead end.
I feel like that, but we're at exactly 50 minutes right now, so that seems like a place to stop.
Except I had something to say, but I forgot what it was.